Wells Ahmed Al-Burai, who joins us now from outside the Fatih Mosque in Istanbul. So, Ahmed, what are people there telling you about what this decision means for Muslims?
Well, we're here in Istanbul. This is one of the most crowded neighborhoods in this city, and this is Fatih Mosque. That is the mosque where most of the demonstrations, protests are taking place. Now, behind me, as you can see, the people of this city started gathering in this mosque in order to show their sympathy, to show their anger from the Donald Trump decision and intention to relocate the embassy. For them, the people we've been talking to, we had a chance to chat to some of the young people here. They're telling me that Jerusalem is something unique, something sensitive to the Muslims, especially here in this country, Turkey. For them, it is a red line, as the President Erdogan said, and they're here to show Trump and other international community leaders that for the Muslims, Jerusalem is not something that you can play with, as they've told me. It is a kind of a very sensitive area for them. It is very sacred for Muslims, and that's why they're showing their anger, their rage against this kind of decision, and they want Donald Trump to back down and leave the city as it is, because it is very important, as they've been telling me, not only for Muslims but for other Abrahamic religions.
So there's clearly a lot of anger there, Ahmed. What could be the repercussions? Are there likely to be protests, for example?
That's the whole issue, is about whether this decision is going to be tolerable or unbearable or terrible. As a matter of fact, the people here are saying the region is already in turmoil. It's a turbulent region, and they don't need more to add to this tension. What's happening in Lebanon, what's the war in Iraq, the war in Syria. So by doing this, Donald Trump is trying to ignite more fire to the region that is already suffering from many crises. For them, they're looking for peaceful means to just settle down what's going on in other neighboring countries. This neighborhood, particularly this one, hosts more than 100,000 Syrian refugees, and many of them were there. We had a chance to talk to some of them, and they're telling me Jerusalem is something very sensitive, and if Donald Trump goes on with this kind of decision, this is going to have serious ramifications, not only in Jerusalem but all over the world, because by this he's provoking all the Muslims all over the world. This is a move that nobody would accept. This is going to be the first the first leader to relocate his embassy in East Jerusalem, and that is a violation, according to many of the young people we've talked to, a violation to international law.